Be the change you want to see. I have got some friends who do it just about every day, and I pass them just about every day, and I watch them do it. And when I can, I go over and help. But I'm going to be honest, it's been a while since I've done that. Chuck Mattingly is the executive director of the Franciscan Kitchen. It is directly behind Wave, and that is how we see the good work that they do. Chuck, it's good to see you.
It's great to be back here, and great to see you.
It's good to see you, and I'm always calling him for crazy reasons and crazy drop-offs, and
you donate food and different things to us, and we talk and communicate and help each other out.
We communicate all the time because I appreciate what they do for my community. First, let people know who you are, the Franciscan Kitchen, where you are exactly.
Franciscan Kitchen opened, we're coming up on our 45th anniversary, January 5th of next year. We'll be 45 years, and we're 748 South Preston Street. And we serve the community here a daily hot meal from 10:30 to 12:30, and we're right in the heart of the town that needs us the most, and we're doing about 600 to 800 meals a day between 10:30 and 12:30, and it's done with primarily all volunteers.
All volunteers. I've stood in that line before, and on Christmas Day, and we're going to talk about this in a minute, you're going to be giving things to the homeless, but you don't just feed the homeless. There are people in there of all kinds. People who are down on their luck and just can't eat.
I estimate we do about 30% of the people that come through are homeless. You can tell
totally
that
homeless.
by they're carrying all their belongings in a bag.
Belongings, yeah.
The rest of them, I believe, are just living on the margins. They perhaps have a place to live, but they just can't make ends meet, so they do come in and get a meal.
Because the last time I was there, and I'll try to get through this without being emotional, there was a mother that came in. She had 2 kids, and I kept seeing her go in, come out. Go in, come out, and I was like, what is she doing? She had a baby here and a toddler here, and I came out from the line and I said, hey, can I help you? And she just started crying, and she said, I never imagined this is where I would be. And I said, give me the baby. I took the baby and I said, what do you say we go eat?
That.
Yeah.
I
went through the line with her, and I went and I sat down at the table, and I thought, I just overwhelmed me, like, what must she feel like? And we talked, and then she was okay sitting. But sometimes people can pay their rent, but then they don't have food.
That's correct. So we don't ask any questions of anyone that comes to the door. If you're in need of a meal, they just show up and we're going to feed you. And that's important because it is maybe a little bit disheartening for some people to have to walk in and ask for a free meal, but we're there to give you not just the free meal, but to let you know that you're loved and cared for, and somebody is looking out for you.
Yeah, and the volunteers that are there are so very kind. Many of them are there all the time, so they are able to call people by name.
Yep.
That means a lot to them. Tell me what you need.
We're having our Christmas Day giveaway on Christmas Day from 9 to 12 for our guests. And we have about 350 folks that will come through on that day. And we're trying to give them essentials that they need. You know, people go out and buy gifts. We have all the surplus stuff in the world, but our guests need men's underwear, they need undershirts, backpacks, and travel size shampoos, soap bars, things like that. You know, we have all the things that we need, but they don't even have the basics.
Yeah, just basics.
So we just try to give them basic items. We have enough blankets right now and enough socks, but there's a couple other things that we need, as I just mentioned. And we don't have any fruit for next week. We will give them a ham sandwich and a bag of chips, and we'd like to give them some fruit along with that. But I don't have any fruit yet. So there's just a couple of basic items, just some very basic things that we need to take care of our guests.
Yeah, and these are basic.
Yes.
They're basic.
Very basic, yeah.
Yeah, they're very basic. So again, men's underwear, undershirts, backpacks, little travel-sized toiletries. If your family is blessed, and where can they take them?
We're open from 6 in the morning until 1 o'clock. It's at 748 South Preston. Just pull around the rear of the building, which is the backside towards Wave 3, and we have some people there to unload your gifts. We'll also be there Saturday from 8 until 1.
Okay, I need to write that down because usually you all are not there on Saturdays, right?
This Saturday we are open serving a meal.
8 until 1 p.m. I'm going to write all this down before you go so I can make sure that I put this on my Facebook page. That all the volunteers, they could use volunteers too. because they feed people. And I know I don't know if this is something that you generally do. So if it's not, just tell me to hush up, Chuck. I know if I have big, huge amounts of food, because people call me with crazy things, which is I literally bought a truck for this reason, because people give me crazy amounts of foods, and I said I need to buy a truck, so I did. If people have large amounts of food, they can donate them to?
If you're having a big party, wedding, reception, or any items like that, if they were produced in a commercial kitchen, then you can call us after the event and we can have you drop it off.
Yeah.
If it's enough, we could arrange to pick it up if it's during certain hours.
Yeah.
But we don't want to waste food in this country. There's too much being wasted, and it could be put to good use feeding 600 to 800 people a day.
Right.
So don't throw food away.
There was a union party. They had so much food. I was like, "You're not gonna. I will come get you if you throw that food away." As far as volunteers, you always need volunteers.
Yes, we do, and you can go to the FranciscanKitchen.org website, and there's a Sign Up Genius calendar. You can find a time slot that works for you and your family and sign up, and we'd love to have you. Once you get hooked,
I know.
you kind of stay.
You kind of stay, and you volunteer. Anything else you want people to know about the Franciscan Kitchen? You serve people, you love people, you try to make sure that the folks are okay, because you just meet everybody where they are, and everybody that comes in is at a different place.
We are the oldest running kitchen in the city of Louisville, and one of the things that makes us special is that everyone who volunteers there wants to be there. And secondly, we do not get any city, state, or federal money. We pray every day with our guests if they want to pray with us. So we rely totally on the donations of individuals and businesses. So that's the only way we do it. And we've been successful for 45 years, and God willing, another 5 years we'll celebrate 50 years.
Okay, so you need monetary donations?
Always need monetary. That's the only way we pay our bills.
All right, and so where can they give those monetary donations?
Again, you can go to our website and just look up the address, 748 South Preston in Louisville, Kentucky, and make a check for $5 or $5,000. We'll take any size check. That's how we continue to serve the homeless.
All right, it's FranciscanKitchen.org. I love them dearly. I really do. And I run in there. Sometimes Sue's back the kitchen. I run in there and I talk
Here
to them.
comes Dawne.
I know. They know how to make soup and bread and wonderful meals out of just about anything. You know God's working in there, because I'll see what they have and I go, okay, I wonder what they're going to do with this. And bam, there's a meal. They're like old women in the kitchen, in a church kitchen. You know, you see what they have and you go, they're not going to be able to feed the church with this. And then it's the best meal you've ever had, right?
It's like the loaves and fishes. We take whatever we have and we feed the masses with it, and it works every day.
Okay, and so Saturday, 8 to 1, they're going to be doing a meal, so you can drop off your gifts then, or any other day at what time?
Thursday and Friday we're open, and then we'll be setting up for our Christmas giveaway on Monday the 23rd, so you can drop it off in the morning on Monday. Christmas Eve we're closed, and then the event is on Christmas Day.
Okay. I hope we just get a mass of whatever you need.
I'm sure we will.
And you know I love you.
God is always good.
God is always good.
Yeah.
Always good. FranciscanKitchen.org. Please, men's underwear, undershirts, backpacks, and travel-size toiletries. They also need fruit, and they need dollars, please. Thank you very much, Chuck. Okay.